Plan your day like a CEO. Productivity hacks that work. Think like a CEO before you plan. Most people wake up and react to the day. A CEO wakes up and decides how the day will go. This is the first big difference. If you want better results, you do not need to work harder. You need to think better. Planning your day like a CEO is not about filling every minute. It is about choosing what truly matters and then protecting it. This article is written for total beginners. Simple words, short sentences, clear ideas. You do not need special tools. You do not need high IQ. You only need a new way to look at your day. Let us start with the mindset. 1. CEOs do not start with tasks. They start with outcomes. Most people ask this question in the morning: what do I need to do today? A CEO asks a different question: what result do I want by the end of today? This small change is powerful. Tasks are actions. Outcomes are results. Tasks can keep you busy. Outcomes move your life forward. For example, a task says, check emails. An outcome says, clear important messages so my project can move forward. A task says, study English. An outcome says, understand one short conversation without subtitles. When you focus on outcomes, your brain works better. You see the purpose behind the work. You feel more motivated. Before you plan your day, pause. Ask yourself one question: what will make today a good day? Not a perfect day, a good day. Write the answer down. This is your direction. 2. One day is a small life. A CEO treats one day like a small business. There is limited time, limited energy, limited focus. If you waste them, you lose profit. If you invest them well, you grow. Many people think, I will fix my life later. CEOs do not think like that. They know every day counts. Your day has 3 main resources: time, energy, attention. Time is fixed. Everyone gets 24 hours. Energy is not fixed. It goes up and down. Attention is very fragile. It breaks easily. Planning is not about time only. It is about energy and attention too. You do not plan hard tasks when you are tired. You do not plan deep thinking when you are distracted. A CEO plans with respect for reality, not with hope, not with fantasy. Be honest with yourself. When do you feel strong? When do you feel weak? This honesty will save you hours. 3. The CEO rule of 3. CEOs do not try to do everything. They choose the most important things. Here is a simple rule. Every day has only 3 priorities. Not 10, not 20, only 3. These are the 3 actions that move your life forward. If you do only these 3, the day is a win. This rule reduces stress. It creates clarity. It builds confidence. How do you choose the 3? Ask these questions. If I complete only one thing today, which one matters most? What task will help my future self? What action creates real progress, not just activity? Your 3 priorities should feel a little uncomfortable. That is normal. Comfort rarely creates growth. Write your 3 priorities on paper, not on your phone. Paper makes it real. Put them where you can see them. This is your daily mission. 4. CEOs protect their mornings. Most successful people share one habit. They protect the start of their day. Mornings decide the tone of the day. If you start in chaos, the day follows chaos. If you start with intention, the day becomes calmer. A CEO does not give the best energy to social media, or random messages, or other people's problems. The best energy goes to the most important work. This is called deep work.
Deep work means focus, no distraction, clear goal. You do not need 5 hours. Even 30 minutes is powerful. In the morning, do one priority task, only one. No multitasking, no notifications. This single habit can change your life. You will feel proud before the day even starts. 5. The truth about to-do lists. Most to-do lists are lies. They promise productivity, but they create overwhelm. Long lists make your brain tired. They make you feel behind even before you start. CEOs use lists differently. They separate tasks into groups: important tasks, support tasks, noise. Important tasks are your 3 priorities. Support tasks help important tasks. Noise does not really matter. Emails, scrolling, random requests. These things are not evil, but they should not control your day. A CEO schedules noise. They do not let noise interrupt. You can do the same. Choose a time to check messages. Choose a time to relax. Do not mix them with your focus time. This is how control feels.
6. Planning is a skill, not a personality trait. Many people say, "I am not good at planning." This is not true. Planning is a skill. Skills can be trained. You do not need to be organized by nature. You only need a simple system. Start small. Plan only tomorrow, not the whole week, not the whole life. Every night or every morning, answer 3 questions. What are my 3 priorities tomorrow? When will I work on them? And what might stop me? The last question is very important. CEOs always plan for problems. They ask, what can go wrong? If you expect obstacles, you are calmer when they appear. No surprises, no panic. This is mature planning. 7. Why most plans fail. Most plans fail for one reason. They ignore human energy. People plan as if they are machines. They are not. You get tired. You lose focus. You need breaks. A CEO accepts this. They plan space. They plan rest. If your plan is too full, it will break. A good plan feels realistic, a little challenging, but possible. Leave empty space in your day. This space is not wasted. It is protection. Protection from stress. Protection from failure. 8. Identity comes before action. Here is a powerful idea. You act based on who you think you are. If you see yourself as disorganized, you act disorganized. If you see yourself as focused, you act focused. CEOs do not say, "I try to be productive." They say, "I am responsible for my time." Change the story in your head. Say this, "I am learning to plan my day like a CEO. I respect my time. I choose what matters." At first, it feels strange. That is okay. New identities always feel strange. Repeat it daily. Your actions will follow. 9. The goal of planning is freedom. Many beginners think planning is control, but the real goal is freedom. When you know what to do, your mind relaxes. You stop worrying. You stop guessing. You become present. CEOs plan so they can think clearly, so they can make better decisions, so they can rest without guilt. Planning is not a cage. It is a map. Without a map, you feel lost. With a map, you move with confidence. 10. What you learned in Part 1. Let us review. CEOs focus on outcomes, not just tasks. They limit priorities to 3. They protect their mornings. They respect energy and attention. They plan for problems. They use planning to create freedom. This is the foundation. Do not rush. Read it again if needed. In the next part, we will move from mindset to action. You will learn how to structure your day step by step in a simple way
that works in real life. Part 2. Build a simple daily system that actually works. In Part 1, you learned how CEOs think about their day. Now it is time to act. A mindset without action changes nothing. Action without a system creates chaos. This part will show you a simple daily system. No apps, no complex rules, just clear steps. This system works for beginners. It also works for busy people. Use it tomorrow, not next month, not someday. 1. Start planning the day before. CEOs do not plan their day in the morning rush. They plan before the day begins. The best time to plan tomorrow is tonight, or very early in the morning. Why? Because your mind is calmer. There is less pressure. You can think clearly. Planning takes only 10 minutes. 10 minutes can save you hours. Before sleep, ask yourself 3 questions. What are my 3 priorities tomorrow? When will I work on them? And what could distract me? Write the answers down. When you wake up, you already know what to do. No confusion, no delay. This creates a powerful feeling, control.
2. Turn priorities into time blocks. A priority without time is only a wish. CEOs do not only choose what to do, they choose when to do it. This is called time blocking. Time blocking means assigning a task to a specific time, not just writing it on a list. For example, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., work on main project. 10:30 to 11 a.m., study English. 1400 to 1430, exercise. This removes decision fatigue. You do not ask, what should I do now? You already decided. Your brain feels safe. It follows the plan. 3. Match tasks with energy levels. This step is very important. Not all hours are equal. Some hours are sharp. Some hours are slow. CEOs respect this. High energy hours are for thinking. Low energy hours are for simple tasks. High energy tasks include writing, studying, problem solving. Low energy tasks include emails, cleaning, routine work. If you mix them, you feel tired faster. Observe yourself. When do you feel focused? When do you feel sleepy? Plan based on reality, not motivation. This is smart productivity. 4. The first block is sacred. The first work block of the day is special. This is when your willpower is strongest, your mind is fresh. CEOs protect this block. No meetings, no messages, no distractions. This is where your top priority lives. Even if it is only 30 minutes, it matters. If you win the morning, the day feels easier. Start small. Protect just one block. You will feel the difference. 5. Reduce decisions to save energy. Every decision costs energy. What to wear, what to eat, what to do next. Too many decisions make you tired. CEOs simplify decisions. They use routines. Same breakfast, same planning time, same work blocks. Routines free the mind. When small things are automatic, big things get your attention. You do not need a perfect routine, just a simple one. Consistency is more powerful than creativity here. 6. Build a clear start and clear end. Many people start working without a start. They stop working without an end. This creates mental noise. CEOs create clear borders. A start ritual, an end ritual. A start ritual can be simple. Make tea, open notebook, read priorities. This tells your brain it is time to focus. An end ritual is also important. Review what you did, close your notebook, plan tomorrow. This tells your brain you can rest now. Your mind relaxes, sleep improves. 7. Handle distractions like a CEO.
Distractions are not the enemy. Poor boundaries are. You cannot remove all distractions, but you can manage them. CEOs do not react instantly. They schedule reaction time. Choose specific times to check messages, for example, 11:30 and 16:30. Outside these times, notifications are off. At first, this feels uncomfortable. That is normal. Discomfort means change. After a few days, you feel calmer, more focused, more confident. You are in control again. 8. Do one thing at a time. Multitasking is a myth. Your brain can only focus on one thing. Switching tasks costs energy. It creates mistakes. CEOs know this. They do one thing fully, then move on. If you were writing, just write. If you were studying, just study. Even 5 minutes of full focus is powerful. Quality beats quantity. 9. Use short breaks the right way. Breaks are not optional, they're necessary, but not all breaks help. Scrolling does not rest the brain, it overloads it. Better breaks are simple. Stand up, stretch, breathe. Look outside, drink water. 5 minutes is enough. Breaks are part of the system, not a reward. This keeps your energy stable. 10. Review the day without judgment. At the end of the day, review. Not to blame yourself, not to feel guilty, just to learn. Ask 3 questions. What went well today? What did not go well? What will I change tomorrow? Write short answers. This builds awareness. CEOs review constantly. Improvement comes from reflection, not perfection. If a day fails, it is data, not a disaster. 11. The power of small wins. Many people wait for big success. They ignore small wins. CEOs celebrate progress. Finished a focus block. That is a win. Followed the plan for 1 hour. That is a win. Small wins build momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence changes identity. This is how change lasts. 12. Keep the system simple. If your system is complex, you will quit. Simplicity wins. Paper is enough. A pen is enough. 1 page per day. Priorities at the top, time blocks below, notes at the end. This is not about beauty, it is about clarity. If it feels heavy, remove something. Your system should support you, not control you. 13. What you learned in Part 2. Let us review. Plan the day before, choose 3 priorities, block time for them, match tasks with energy, protect the first work block, reduce decisions, create start and end rituals, control distractions, review without judgment. This is a CEO daily system. Simple, practical, human. In the next part, we will go deeper. You will learn how to stay consistent, how to handle bad days, how to think long-term without pressure. This is where planning becomes a lifestyle. Part 3. Stay consistent, win long-term, and think like a leader. You can plan one good day. That is easy. The real challenge is planning every day, even when you're tired, even when life feels heavy. CEOs win not because they're perfect, they win because they are consistent. This part will help you stay on track, without pressure, without burnout.
Consistency is more important than motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel strong. Some days you feel empty. If you wait for motivation, you lose time. CEOs do not wait for motivation. They rely on systems. A system works even when you do not feel like working. Your daily planning system is your safety net. On low days, you do less, but you still follow the structure. One small action is enough. 5 minutes of focus still counts. Consistency beats intensity. 2. Accept bad days without quitting. Bad days are part of life. You wake up tired, plans break, energy disappears. Most people react emotionally. They say, "Today is ruined." CEOs think differently. They say, "Today is different."
They adjust. If your plan breaks, shrink it. Do the smallest version. Instead of 1 hour, do 10 minutes. Instead of 3 priorities, do 1. Progress does not need to be big. It needs to continue. Never quit the day. 3. Use the CEO reset technique. Here is a powerful technique, the reset. If your day goes off track, stop. Breathe. Ask 3 questions. What is the most important thing right now? What can I do in the next 10 minutes? What will help me feel in control again? Then act. This reset can happen anytime. Morning, afternoon, evening. You are never too late to restart. One decision can change the day. 4. Plan for energy, not just work. Many people plan work, they forget energy. This leads to burnout. CEOs plan recovery. Sleep is not a weakness. Rest is not laziness. They are strategy. If you feel tired, your plan is wrong, not you. Add recovery to your schedule. Walks, quiet time, simple joy. Energy creates productivity, not the other way around. 5. Detach self-worth from results. This is very important. You are not your productivity. A bad day does not mean you are a failure. CEOs separate identity from results. They evaluate actions, not personal value. If something fails, they change the process. They do not attack themselves. Speak to yourself like a leader. Calm, clear, supportive. This mindset protects your confidence. 6. Think in weeks, not days. One day is important, but 1 week shows direction. CEOs zoom out. They do not judge progress by one bad day. They look at patterns. At the end of the week, review. What improved this week? What drained energy? What needs change? Small adjustments create big results. Weekly thinking reduces pressure. You stop chasing perfection. You focus on progress.
7. Design your ideal day slowly. Do not try to change everything at once. CEOs build systems step by step. Add 1 habit, test it. If it works, keep it. If not, remove it. Your ideal day is personal. Some people work best in the morning, some in the evening. There is no universal perfect schedule. Design your day to fit your life, not someone else's life. This creates sustainability. 8. Use visual cues to stay on track. Out of sight means out of mind. CEOs use visual reminders, a notebook on the desk, priorities on paper, a simple daily plan you can see. Visual cues reduce thinking. They guide behavior. If you see your plan, you follow it. Do not hide it in apps. Keep it visible. 9. Learn to say no gracefully. Time is your most valuable asset. Every yes is a no to something else. CEOs protect their priorities. They say no politely, without guilt. You do not need long explanations. A simple response is enough. I am not available right now. I need to focus on my priorities. This is not selfish. This is leadership. When you respect your time, others do too. 10. Measure progress in calm, not speed. Most people measure success by speed, how fast, how much. CEOs measure calm, clarity, control, focus. If your days feel calmer, you are winning. If you feel less rushed, you are improving. Productivity without peace is failure. True success feels stable. 11. Turn planning into identity. At some point, planning becomes natural. You don't force it, you expect it. You think, this is who I am. I plan my day. I lead my time. I think ahead. This identity creates automatic behavior. You stop relying on willpower. You act like a CEO because you think like one.
12. Your life is built one day at a time. Big goals are built from small days. A focused day, then another, then another. No drama, no rush, just steady direction. Every day you plan is a vote for your future. You may not see change today, but it is happening. Trust the process. Final message. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to be busy. You need to be intentional. Planning your day like a CEO is not about power, it's about responsibility. Responsibility for your time, your energy, your life. Start today. 1 page, 3 priorities, 1 clear action. That's enough.
If this video inspired you or helped you learn something new, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Motivation to Study English for 30 minutes every day. Your support is the energy that keeps us creating better and more meaningful videos every single day.